You ever heard that song before? A lot of us grew up with that song, right? It has this feeling of nostalgia oftentimes. For some people, it might be actually traumatic when they think about going to bed at night. So, what's interesting is that music creates these emotions, and positive or negative, depending on what we're listening to. For example, what does this feel like when I change the tune? What kind of feelings did you get when that was played? It's much more dark, right? So, the point of this is that music creates emotion and feelings. When we speak, we are also creating emotions and feelings because the vocal cords, when we speak, are creating tones, just like music. And those tones either create positive feelings or negative feelings. I'm Dr. Greg Nelson, and I've spent my entire career working with leaders to help them develop self-awareness. That's why self-awareness, according to research, is saying that the most important capacity for leaders in order to be successful with their performance is self-awareness. How we impact and influence others, how we influence ourselves, because we speak and sing to ourselves too, based upon the words that we use with ourselves. That is what determines the positivity or the negativity of our leadership. Self-awareness. What's interesting, the research shows that our brains are designed in such a way that we can not only see and hear and feel the big positive or the big negative. Our brains have the capacity to nuance, find nuances in the emotions that we hear from other people. I worked with one of my clients who had worked at this company for many years with the same leader. And I asked her one day, I said, "So how are things going at work?" And she said, "There has never been one time where this leader gave me a word of appreciation, a word of thanks, a word of gratitude, anything to make me feel good about the work that I do here." I said, "So what did it feel like for you?" And she said, I feel like a complete zero here, that I don't count. My voice is not heard." It would be something like this in terms of tone. I mean, imagine the feelings that you might be feeling actually with these chords. It's not happy, it's sad, and it's lonely. And that was her feeling, basically. The way he was communicating and did not communicate impacted her deeply. And that's tragic. That's the power, the nuances. We can say one same word like "ah" in two different ways, and this nuances it. When we're afraid, we go "ah." Notice the tone goes up and it's dark. And then we can say "ah." That's the pleasure emotion that we're having. This is why self-awareness, if we are not aware with how we are communicating and how we are influencing and impacting the people around us, including ourselves, we have the power, unfortunately, to either empower people or diminish them. If you want to increase the self-awareness of your teams and your leaders, including yourself, self-awareness is the number one capacity that we're going to need to learn how to develop in ourselves and in others. So I'm looking forward to working with you and your teams to talk about the full picture now of what it takes to develop that kind of self-awareness and the impact that we can have, not just with the people around us, but with the ripple effect that goes out from our circle and actually reaches the whole world. I hope I can join you in that journey.